It's day 6 of week 3 of the Back to Fitness programme. Well, we're almost at the end of the 3rd week, and I hope you've now got a real spring in your step. But we've still got 2 days to go. So what are we going to do today? Well, yesterday we did a 30-minute walk-jog routine, and we're going to do that routine again tomorrow. So today we're really looking for something that doesn't require too much in the way of energy. And that means strength and flexibility exercises. We're actually going to go back to the ones that we did in week 1. So you might recall in week 1 we had 2 strength and flexibility exercises, and in each session we had 2 particular routines. Today we're going to do 3 of those 4 routines. So let's start with the very simplest one. This is the one that you might recall where you were sitting on an exercise mat or a yoga mat or whatever, and you were sitting with your feet out in front of you. We wanted you to use your leg and knee muscles to push your knee down onto the exercise mat. So you weren't using your hands at all to push it down, purely the muscles in your legs. Then we wanted you to take your left foot and slide it along the mat until it was touching your bum, or as near as you can manage. Hold there for a few seconds, then slide it back out again until your knee came back down onto the mat. You repeated that, I think, 5 times on your left leg, and then you did the same thing on your right leg. This time, because we've got a bit more stronger and a bit more flexible, let's do that 10 times on each leg. If you need a reminder of any of these exercises, I'll put a link up above so that you can just go back and have a look at the full description and demonstration. The second exercise we're going to do was a little bit more complicated, but still doesn't require anything in the way of energy. This is the one, again, we were sitting down on the exercise mat with our back of our knee pressed down against the mat itself. This time though, we took a rope or a towel, or best of all a resistance band, and we hooked it over our foot and put it against the ball of our foot. All we did here was, keeping our heel on the ground, we pulled back on the rope or the band so that we pulled our toes towards us. Then we pushed against the band or the towel to push your toes away from your ankle. So we were getting this kind of a movement. This was intended to give us a bit more flexibility in our ankle. We did that probably 10 times, I think, in week 1. So we'll do that again today. 10 times on your left ankle and 10 times on the right. The final exercise we were doing was a bit more strenuous, but still not massively so. This time we'll lay down on the mat altogether, so our back and our legs were on the mat. Using our leg muscles, we lifted our leg up so that we pivoted from our hip, and our foot came up into the air, and we tried to keep our knee locked and our leg as straight as possible. Then we lowered it back down again. So we lifted it up, we actually held it up in the air for about 3 to 5 seconds, then lowered it back down again. In week 1, we reckon we could probably do that 3 to 5 times. Today we're going to do that 5 times, and we'll do that 5 times on each leg. Great. Now, if you think that's the end of today's workout, then afraid not. It's the end of what we'll call one set. So one set is sliding your feet towards your bum 10 times on your left foot, 10 times on your right foot. Then we're going to pivot our ankle at the heel 10 times on the left and 10 times on the right. And then we're going to do our leg raises, pivoting from the hip, lifting our feet up, keeping our leg as straight as possible, locking with the knee, and back down again 5 times on each leg. Once you've done that set once, Then have a break for 1 or 2 minutes just to get a bit of recovery time. Then repeat the set. After that, have another break, 1 or 2 minutes. If you need more than 1 or 2 minutes, then there's no harm in taking longer. Then repeat the set a third time. At the end of the third set, that's your workout over for today. It's a good workout because it gives you a bit of time to recover from yesterday's 30-minute session and yet gets you primed for tomorrow's one. So hope you're successful in that one, hope you enjoy it, and tomorrow 30 minutes of walk and jog to take us to the end of this week 3. So we'll see you then.